Hey, welcome guys. Thanks for joining me here. Once again, I'm the Downward Doug, and you're here today because probably your wrists are sore. Something that's really close to home for me at the moment. Used to love my handstands, but recently really hurt my wrists, so I'm trying to find unique ways in which to practice, which doesn't make it worse, but I can still explore my body in the best way possible. A couple of suggestions I would say is that you do everything on your hands, on your fists, like so. That can really take out that compression if that's where you hurt. Or on spider fingers, which is a great way to get your finger strength and grip strength up. But for the purposes of what we're doing today, we're basically going to do a whole series just standing, no arms down, no vinyasa. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to be easy, I promise. It's still going to be quite tricky, and you've got a full hour of it, so I've really put in some time for you guys here to make sure you get a flow and you don't have to use your wrists at all. So, without further ado, let's find you on the mat, and as always, hats optional. All right, welcome guys. Since the wrists are the thing that are hurting, we're going to stand on our feet and we're going to start like this, and we're going to try to do most of the practice just like this. So we're going to arrive on our mat, bring the feet together, toe mounds touch, heels slightly apart, and let's build this base all the way up to make this lovely, strong Tadasana structure. So think about, even though your feet are together like this, feel they are pulling outwards, both externally rotating in the mat. As we do that, we feel the legs start to engage, the bum starts to engage. That takes care of the legs. Make sure we're pressing into the even corners of the feet. Take a moment, just move yourself around in this nice engaged position through the legs. Now join the upper body and lower body by tucking the tailbone under, and that's simply taking these rib points here and these hip points here and just pulling towards one another just slightly. All right? You feel the belly, feel it slightly engaged. We don't want you to tense. We're not looking for six-pack abs. We're just looking for a nice, controlled contraction. We now bring the awareness to the chest and the shoulders. If you're anything like me, they kind of naturally want to go here. We want to roll them up, down, and back and open up that chest. Now, the two things kind of work against each other. As we try to open that chest up, this engagement of the ribs goes, that lordosis in the back, that arch in the back comes back. So really be aware that as we roll the shoulders back and down, we tuck the tailbone back under and shine that chest nice and open, shoulders down and back nice and proud. And then last thing, chin just comes in slightly just to elongate the neck. Once you find this lovely, strong Tadasana position, breathe in, and as you exhale, through the nose, close the eyes. Might find the balance starts to wane here, left and right, back and forth. That's okay. Your body will soon become aware of its own position in space, its proprioception. Deep breath in and out. Stay engaged to those legs, those abs. And in a way, you are slightly contracting the back through the rhomboids just to keep those shoulders nice and open. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Keep going in this rhythm. Clear the mind. Each exhale, becoming more aware of where you are and how the body is feeling. Very much like a standing Shavasana here, except a lot more engaged and active. One more deep inhale and exhale. All right, blink the eyes open. Sweep the arms up on an inhale. Grab the hands, make that pistol grip. Really pull up through the shoulders just for a second. Elongate those sides. Relax those shoulders. Inhale. And exhale, press into that left foot. Lean over to your right side. Try elongate this right side of the body too. This here, we don't want us to cramp in through here. We want to really keep reaching out through that right side body. And relaxing the shoulders. Try bring biceps towards ears. Not always easy, especially for us guys if you've got broader shoulders. That's right, I just bigged up myself about my big shoulders. But it is true, it's a little bit harder to get the shoulders or rather the biceps towards the ears when you have this going on. Inhale, come out of it slightly. Exhale, see if you can go a little bit deeper. Stretch a little bit further, feeling that nice opening through obliques, maybe the lats too. Just make sure the chest is shining open here and that tailbone is still tucked under, engaging those abs. Propensity here for the chest to drop down. Want to really keep it nice and open here. And exhale. Inhale, come up. Reach up tall again. Exhale, relax those shoulders, coming over to the other side now. Pressing down to that right foot now. Reaching up and over with those right hand. Pointing that finger away from the body. Trying to keep nice and lifted and light in that left side body. Making sure we engage that tailbone. Getting it underneath. Not contracting the abs, but just keeping them engaged so we don't arch too much. We can really fall into the back here if we don't keep aware of what's going on. Inhale and exhale. Relax the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. See if we can go deeper. Press the hips out to the right. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands drop down. Bring the hands now to the lower back. I'll just show you as I turn around. I want to bring them kind of between the lower back and the bum. Just to give some support there. Option also to open the feet here, hip width distance. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back, open that chest. Elbows come towards one another. Inhale, bend the knees slightly, go back, keep lifting up the heart. Bums engaged to try to protect that back. Exhale, go back. Inhale and exhale. Keep that chest up and shining as if your chest has been pulled up towards the sky. Keep pressing into those feet. Keep the hips pushing forward. And exhale. See if you can go a little bit deeper. Still early days in the practice, so don't worry too much. Inhale. We'll come all the way up. Very nice. Bring the feet together again. We'll go through that again. Maybe you're feeling a little bit warmer now, so you can go a little bit deeper. Inhale. Sweep the hands up. Reach. And exhale. Press through that left foot. Reach up and over through those left lats or obliques. Keep pressing the hips out to the right. Inhale. Exhale, go deeper. Engage that core. Inhale. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Hold here now. 2 nice deep breaths. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, fall over, or rather reach over to the left. Bad habit of mine to say fall. That's really what we're trying to avoid here. Inhale, exhale, press through that right foot, reach through the right hand side. And exhale, go deeper. Inhale up. Exhale, go deeper, keep that chest shining open, core engaged. Last time, inhale. Exhale, go deeper, hold here now. 1 breath. And 2 breaths. Inhale up to center. Option to stay here with the hands or take the grip that we did before. Inhale, reach up, bend the knees slightly, lift the chest up, go back. Feel control in this position. Keep breathing. Look back if that feels good. Inhale and exhale. Knees slightly bent, giving you that little more space and control. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. And exhale, down. And we'll come to some half salutations. We do it facing forward here. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, we dive our way down. Bend the knees. Careful on those wrists. Hands just touch down, no weight in them. Inhale, hands come on to the shins. Come to that flat back. Inhale. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, sweep the hands up and overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, sweep the hands up and overhead. Exhale, diving down, bending the knees to get the hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands up and overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, diving down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands up and overhead. And exhale, hands through heart center. Now you should be feeling nice and warm now. Let's take a step to the front of your mat. I'm going to extend these salutations a little bit now. I'm going to sweep the hands down. See if you can touch the ground. Come up into chair pose. Sitting down. Make sure the weight is in those heels. Lift those toes. Have a look down. Can you lift them? Can you keep the weight in the heels? Again, just like before, is that core engaged or are we arching through the back? We really want to get that control of the abdomen and the core as a whole to make life a lot easier for us in other walks of life, not just yoga. Inhale. Exhale, press up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, press up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, press up. Keep those legs squeezing together. Inhale, come down. Exhale, press up. Inhale, come down. Press up. Inhale, press and come down. Hold here now. Hands come to heart center. Pour the weight into that left foot. Come onto the toes of the right foot. With control, just touch down behind you. 1, bring it back in. 2, nice control on the left. 3, looking down can really help to keep the focus. And 4, step it back now. Bring the weight back, come into that crescent lunge. Take a moment here, bend that right knee if you need to. Then extend it out. Get that tailbone tucked under, really get yourself set up here. Hands to the heart center, inhale. Bring them up. And sink those hips down. I'm going to take a slightly wider stance here. It's feeling right on my hips right now. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. From here, inhale, come up. Set that back heel down now. Hips still pushing forward. If you need to, you can bring that left foot out wider or the right foot out there to make space for the hips so you can push forward. Hands go up. Nice generous bend in that left leg still. Right leg engaged, blade edge pushing down. Hands are up, inhale. And exhale, sink through the hips, keep the core active. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, hands sweep back. Clasp or grab opposite elbows. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, left shoulder inside of right or left knee rather. Keep those hands pulling over. Relax that head. So often in my class I see people craning up to see what's going on. Just trust your body, trust where it is. Keep active where it needs to be active and let go where it needs to go. Option here too is to grab a strap and pull it over. So be aware that that is available to you. Keep breathing. And one more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, come down. Sweep the hands up. And all the way up to warrior one once again. Inhale. And exhale, not here for long. Inhale, straighten that leg. Look forward. Inhale, square off those hips. Shorten the stance if need be, if that is what you need to do, like I do, to straighten up those hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold yourself over this left leg. Inhale, see if we can halfway lift and straighten up that back. Exhale, come over. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, find your edge. Get comfortable. Relax that neck. Be active on both legs. Keep pressing to the blade edge of that right foot. And keep breathing. Nice hamstring stretch on the left here. Inhale. and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, re-bend that left knee, hands sweep up. Come all the way up, straighten that left leg. Turn those left toes forward, just in this wide-legged forward fold setup. Don't go down just yet. Turn the right foot over now to the right. Bend this right knee and just step forward into your chair at the back of your mat now. Inhale, exhale, hands come down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands up and overhead. And exhale, hands through heart center. From here, do the same again. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, press back up. Inhale, down. Exhale, press up. Squeeze those legs together at all times. Weight in the heels. Inhale. Exhale, press up. One more. Inhale, come down. Exhale, press up. Inhale, come down. Squeeze those legs together. Make contact. Now, looking down, check out that left foot. Come onto those toes with control. Touch back. 1, bring it in. 2, bring it in. Option to be hands at heart center here. 3, bring it in. Or hands up here. 4, bring it in. 5, step back this time. Find your crescent lunge. Widen that stance however you need to get into this nice crescent lunge. Make sure the core is engaged. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Try to keep that back leg as active as possible. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come up on the toes. Drop that back heel down now. Blade edge down. Solid bend in that right knee. Hands stay up. Hips face forward. Option again. Walk out that right foot or the left foot to your space for the hips to point forward here. Keep that blade edge pushing down hard on the left foot this time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Who says you can't work without going to the floor, right? Inhale and exhale. Inhale, sweep the hands back. Clasping hands. Grab a strap if you need to. I should really have one here. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. Or exhale. Or rather, and exhale. Come all the way down. Right shoulder inside of right knee. Relax that head off. Keep active in those legs. Keep them squeezing towards one another. Keep lifting the hand up and overhead. And exhale. Enjoying this humble warrior. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands come out and up. Hold here just for a second. Inhale and exhale. Come a little bit deeper. Inhale and exhale. From here, straighten that right leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come over this right leg this time. Option, as always, bend this right knee. Step that left foot in if that's what you need. Square off those hips. Make sure you're pulling this right hip back, left hip forward. Hands come down. Knee can be bent too if you need to. Find whatever works for you, whatever's going to give you that lovely hamstring stretch on the right-hand side. Inhale and exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift is always an option. Exhale, find your edge. And hang out here. Keep active in those legs. And just let go of whatever you can. You see if you can keep tracing the right hip back and the left hip forward. This will really control the intensity of this pyramid pose. Keep trying to shine that chest forward. That'll also engage, or rather increase that stretch. Inhale, rebend that right knee. Hands come all the way up. Exhale, turn forward. Come to that wide-legged forward fold setup. Left toes face to the left now. Sweep this right foot in. Come to chair pose just for a second. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands up and overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. Very nice. We'll go through those same chair squats now. Inhale, sweep the ground, come up. Exhale, press up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, press up. Inhale, come down. Exhale, press up. And last time. Inhale, come down. Exhale, press up. Inhale, come all the way down. A little bit of time here. Lift those toes. Make sure we've got a nice weight in the heels and we're sitting down. Core is engaged. And hopefully all this talking is distracting you slightly from what might be burning in your legs a little bit now. Hands into heart center. Look to those right toes. Lift up. Pour the weight into the left. Step back. Light. Come back in. Step back. Right. Come back in. Keep that left leg nice and bent. Step back. Come in last time. Step all the way back. Come onto those toes. Inhale, hands up. Exhale. Come to your warrior two. Take time here. Hands onto your hips if you need to. Make sure you got that nice 90-degree. Blade edge pushing down. Right leg is strong and active. Nice deep pose. Make sure the hips aren't too forward. Bring them over the center. That's why I like the hands on the hips. And here we're trying to turn those hips open side while the knee tracks over the left pinky edge. Hands come up. Warrior two. Look back. Check that we got nice straight arms. Pinky, or rather ring finger, becomes our drishti point. Breathe here and exhale. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale, we reverse that warrior. Exhale, we come over, side angle. Inhale, we reverse. Exhale, we come to side. Inhale, we reverse. Exhale, come to side. Hang out here now. Inhale. Don't put too much weight into that left elbow inside of the left knee. Keep nice and active. Chest is lifted. Just one more breath. Exhale here. Inhale, reverse that warrior now. 3 breaths here. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale. Oof. Left leg feeling it a bit here. Give a little shake out in your setup for Trikonasana. Spoiler alert, we're not going to Trikonasana straight away. Inhale, rebend that left leg. Right hand onto right hip. Pour the weight forward. Right foot lifts. Focus on that balance. Keep looking down for now. Keep that weight into that left hand. Right hand lifts up. Make sure the toes are facing to the right. And last thing to move is your gaze. If you want, you can then start to lift the left hand. Oh! And that's what tends to happen when I do that. One more inhale, exhale. Come all the way down. Warrior two just for a second. Exhale, straighten that leg. Toes face in. Inhale. This time, exhale, bend at the hips. Swan dive down. We all come to that forward fold. For this one, just make it passive. Keep the legs active though. So upper body can just drape over the legs. Make sure pouring the weight into the toes this time. Opposite to chair pose. Grab opposite elbows to facilitate that nice relaxed position in the upper body. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend those knees slightly. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, hands to your hips. Right foot turns forward. Look forward. Come forward. Sweep the hands up. Chairs pose just for a second. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, hands through heart center. All over on this side. Great thing. got 2 legs, get a second chance. Maybe this time I can nail that half moon. Who knows? Come with me. Inhale, chair, exhale, press up. Inhale, chair, exhale, press up. Inhale, chair, exhale, press up. Keep those legs squeezing together. Inhale, chair, exhale, press up. Last time. Inhale, chair, exhale, press up. Come to chair now. Inhale, hold here. Weight into the heels. Curl those toes back. Keep those bums tucked under and engaged. Inhale, bring hands to heart center, everyone. Pour the weight into that right leg. Come onto the left toes. Step back with grace. 1, come back. 2, come back. 3, come back. 4, come back. And last one, step back this time. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, drop into your warrior 2. Right leg this time. Again, hands to hips. Get yourself set up. Nice deep bend. Blade edge pressing down. Knee is tracking towards the pinky edge with our right foot. And hips are trying to open to the side. Now, as you can see, when I try to turn the hips, that knee comes with. So we're looking for somewhere in between the two, where the hips can turn, but that knee keeps tracking. Hips stay over the torso, or torso over the hips rather. Inhale, hands up. Look left, look right, and breathe. Inhale, and exhale. Stay strong. You guys have got this. Inhale, and exhale. From here, inhale, back, exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse, exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse, try to keep the legs where they are. Exhale, side angle, hold here this time. 3 breaths, keep active in those legs, keep active in the core. Inhale, reverse warrior. Just 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Warrior 2. Straighten that right leg. Wiggle off those hips. Should feel a nice warm sensation in that right leg. I'm not sure what this little move I'm doing here is called. I don't think it's got a name. Well, not in reputable places. All right, don't get too comfortable here though. I'm going to set up for the half moon. Now there are blocks this side. By all means, if you need to use them, then go for it. But whatever you fancy, get ready. Come to warrior 2. Left hand onto left hip. Right hand comes out and outside to the right of my right foot. Drag that left foot in. Be nice and active in that standing leg. Turn the torso as well as the left toes to the front, but the head stays down. Left hand stays lifted or comes lifted in the last moment. Gaze then turns to the left, and we may as well go for it. If you want, start to raise that right hand. Poet's pose. Not an easy one, this one. And everyone, hands down, foot down. Warrior 2, just for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, straighten that left, right leg. Toes face forward. Hand sweep up. Inhale. Exhale, dive down. Active flat back this time. Inhale up, halfway. Exhale, walk the hands behind or through this little gap between your legs. Actively pull towards the mat. Be careful of those wrists. Be nice and light on the hands. And use fingertips if you want. Keep those legs active. Inhale. Exhale, see if we can draw your torso a little bit further between your legs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, walk the hands out in front. Coming up. Exhale, bend the knees slightly. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, turn the left toes towards the left. Warrior 2 just for a second. Sweep forward, come to your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands up and overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. All right. No prizes for guessing how we start the next one. Inhale, sweep the hands forward, chair. Exhale, press. Keep the legs squeezing together. Inhale down. Exhale, press. Inhale down. Exhale, press. Inhale down. Exhale, press. Inhale down. Last time. Exhale, press. Inhale down. Exhale, hands to heart center. Keep those toes lifted. This time, left elbow comes over right knee. Careful of the wrists if they hurt in this angle, in which case you can just do fist to fist, which is probably what I recommend for most of us. But be active here. Press that right hand into the left. Be careful of this left knee. It wants to shoot out ahead. Keep that in check. As we press, we're trying to get the middle of our knuckles towards our sternum and sitting down. Now this one can be tricky. Everyone look down. Come on to those left toes. Slow and with control. Bend it. Step it back into this twisted lunge. Normally a prayer lunge, but if you're on knuckles, it feels like more like an aggressive twist, you know? Keep breathing here. Be active in that back leg. Right leg working hard here in the balance. I appreciate that. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and do the twist. Hands lightly touch down. Keeping those spider fingers to protect those wrists. From here, hands lift up and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Next inhale, pour your weight forward. We come into warrior 3. Keep active in the core here. Keep pinky edge of that left foot pressing, or rather looking towards the ground, not towards the left. Inhale and exhale. Keep lifted in the heart. Inhale, left foot comes down. Come all the way down. Hands come up now. Reach up and exhale. Coming to the top of that left foot. Oh, just check into the stance. Make sure you're a nice low lunge here. Reach up, engage that core. Exhale. Right hand comes inside of right knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach over. Keep that left glute engaged. Try not to sway the hips open too much. And left shoulder away from ear as well as right. Chest shines up. And exhale. Inhale. Both hands come down. We curl those right toes back. Option, start up here. And again, make sure the hips are nice and level. They're going to keep wanting to flay open. Keep them nice and parallel at this point. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach forward. Just find where you're starting to get a nice stretch. Now right hamstring. Inhale, see if you can straighten that back. Exhale, see if you can reach that chest towards your toes. Option for hands to come down, but there's no need. Just keep those toes curling back. And just breathe. And enjoy this lovely hamstring stretch as half Hanuman. Inhale, see if you can straighten up the back a little bit more. Exhale, come a little bit deeper. And breathe into this lovely position. A lot less work than a lot of the other poses we've been doing. I appreciate that. Inhale, re-bend that knee. Get a nice solid situation with that knee. Tuck the toes under. And we'll come up on his left toes. Draw this left leg in. Left leg is lifted. Extend it out. Rebend. Extend it out. Rebend. Extend it out. Rebend. Hands come down now. Come to that chair pose. Foot comes down rather, not hands. Inhale, hands come in now. Step back with that right foot. Come up to that wide-legged forward fold position. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, option now, peace fingers around the toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, elbows out to the side. Option here is also to take that passive stretch. Hands on hips or walking the hands through, whichever one you felt good on. Just make sure if the legs are straight, you've got them nice and engaged. That can really help loosen off the hamstrings. Something called reciprocal inhibition. Sounds fancy. Just means when you tense one muscle, quite often another muscle releases. Be active in those biceps if you've got this grip. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, release the grip. Hands out in front. Bend the knees. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, hands to hips. Turn this right leg forward. Left foot comes forward. Come to the top of your mat. Come to chair for a moment. Exhale down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Now, you may be sick of chair by now. Totally get that. This is the last time we'll be doing it though. So, have you got 4 more in you? I thought so. All right. Inhale, hand sweep up. Exhale, we come up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. And last time, inhale, come down. Take a moment. Get the weight in the heels. Inhale. Hands come into heart center. Exhale, right elbow now comes over left knee, either on the prayer position, or if the wrists are sore, take the fists to one another. Just something about wrists, much prefer this angle than the other. Look down at your feet. Right foot now gets prepared to move back. Pour the weight into the left, slow and with control. You step it back. Now you might need a few steps to do that. That's absolutely fine. Each on our own little journey. But once you get into this position, be solid, keep active in that back leg, and be active with this twist, trying to get the sternum in line with the fists, relaxing the shoulders, and pressing through that back leg. A lot to remember. And with all of that, you're trying to balance on this left leg. Totally get it. Inhale, exhale, last twist. Inhale, hands come down with control. We don't want too much weight in those hands. Inhale, hands come forward. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Lean forward. Lean forward. Go forward. Not here for long. Not here for long. Warrior 3, keep that back leg active. Find a spot on the ground. Keep the core engaged. Not here for long. Keep going. And slowly come all the way back. Drop that right knee down. Bring the hands in for a second. Might be a nice bit of relief here just to move around. Top of that right foot now onto the ground. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, sink through the hips while you raise up through the torso, but not the shoulders. Keep that right glute engaged. Left hand inside of left thigh. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach over. Keep the chest shining forward and up, just like we did in those crescent moons at the beginning of class. Keep that breath going. Keep the hips nice and square. Deep breaths in and out. Inhale, come up to center. Hands come down for a second. We sit back now. Option to come all the way onto that heel if you did last time, or stay up here. I can't actually do that on my other leg, so I try to do both the same. Make sure you curl those toes back. Let's come all the way to up straight. Check on those hips first. Hands onto thigh, inhale. Exhale, reach that chest forward, curl the toes back. You may find a stretch here. That's absolutely fine. Squeeze the legs towards one another. Right hip comes forward, left hip draws back. Now you might not feel much in terms of distance when that moves, but you will feel a difference in the left hamstring. Inhale, flatten the back. Exhale, keep shining the chest forward. Lovely stretch on this left hamstring now. Inhale and exhale. Find your edge. Hang out here. Inhale and exhale. I really like this one, if I'm honest. Really gets the juice in the hamstring going for me. Inhale, rebend that left leg. In hindsight, that sounded pretty disgusting. I just mean I like it. Come up into those toes. Look forward, come forward, chair, stand up. Left leg now reaches up, steps back, come to this forward fold position. Any option you want this time. You can grab the blade edges of the foot, toes, hands out in front or behind. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, nice flat back. I'm going to take the toe mound Padahustasana type grip again. Inhale, either way, whichever grip you're taking. Inhale, we halfway lift, pour the weight into the toes. Exhale, bring your torso towards the legs. Be active in that back. Be active in the biceps if you've got that bind. And keep that weight pouring forward. And legs, like I say, engaged. Feel that difference when you bend and then contract them. Sometimes it could be a nice way to get a little bit deeper into your posture. Inhale and exhale. Lovely juicy stretch on this side too, or rather in this position. Release the hands out in front. Inhale, raise the body up, bend the knees. Exhale, inhale, hands sweep up. Exhale, hands to hips. Left foot faces to the left now. Step in, chair position last time. Exhale, we come down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands up and overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. Well done, guys. Standing sequence of that done. Inhale, right leg lifts. Just step it back. Bring the right knee down. Bring the left, join it. I'm going to come to camel pose here. Just bring the knees roughly hip width apart. Tuck the toes under. Hands come into the lower back just like they did before in our back bend at the beginning of class. And same thing, we want to roll the shoulders up and feel like our chest, center of our chest has been pulled up the whole time, like your heart has been pulled up through your sternum, all right? If your heart was in the middle, you get what I mean. Hands to the lower back, roll the shoulders down, elbows come towards one another. Inhale, lift up, go back, and we'll just keep our hands on the lower back and bump for now. Keep pressing those hips forward, let that head go. Inhale and exhale. Doesn't mean you can be passive everywhere. Keep those elbows pulling towards one another. Keep that chest lifting up. Whole lower back is engaged here, as well as upper back. And the hip flexors getting a nice stretch, opening up as we push the hips forward. Inhale, stone with control. Come back up to center. You can sit back down on the heels if you want to. Not something that's available to me. Otherwise, stay up here. Just sway hips side to side. Again, I say this, but we don't really like to change the position of the back too much. We've just taken a back bend, so to then forward fold straight away is a bit much on the back. You like to give it time. Well, I like to give it time to settle. You're welcome to experience your own body and do what feels good to you, but that would be my advice. Just give it a moment here. We're actually going to come to a second set here. Option either here, take your hands into prayer, no support on the lower back, if you feel like that's good. Or we come down, we bring hands onto the heels. We'll go through both options actually since we're here. Let's bring hands here if you felt good. Otherwise, take your previous grip. Again, shoulders back, open. Inhale, press everything forward, hips as well as chest up. Go back, feel where that bend happens for you. Find that edge and hang out there, but don't be passive. Find it. Be active in that edge. Keep pressing the hips forward. See if you can deepen that bend. Chest stays shining forward and up. Or if you're really back bend towards the back wall. Inhale. We come back up with control. Again, just give your back a moment here. Side to side. We'll set up for that last posture. Again, total option up to you, whichever version of that you want to take. I'm going to go now, if you're interested in coming with me, to grabbing onto the heels. I like to stay with the toes tucked under. Gives you a better option to get to the heels because they're higher up. You can also go one arm, but since we're doing just one more round, I would say if you're going to go for it, go for both hands. Otherwise, one of the other options is available to you. So, if you're coming with me, hands to lower back. Inhale, everything presses forward. We go back, hands come down onto the heels. And once I get a grip here, I really press through the hands to press up through the shoulders. So be careful of the wrists again. You can see the way my wrists are aligned there. I'm not compressing them, I'm keeping them quite open. But I'm really thinking about pulling my chest through my shoulders, letting my head come back, and I can feel a lovely stretch through my shoulders here. Keep breathing. Next inhale, bring your hands to the lower back. Come all the way back up. And for the last time, just shake the hips side to side. Now, to have an inversion, obviously, if your wrists are sore, maybe handstand's not really the one for you. It's not been for me for a while. But I take this as kind of a positive. It's something to push me towards working on things that maybe I don't do that often. And one of them is headstand. So you're welcome to check this one for me. Or if you prefer, just lie down, legs up in the air. So that'll look a little something like this. You can just go up here, take a block, bring it underneath your sacrum, and let your legs just stay inverted like that. Getting the same kind of benefits of having an inversion. Or if you want, and you want to take a handstand, or rather headstand, definitely not the class 4 handstands. We'll set up for headstands, whichever version you want. I'm pressing like this one, hands come down, almost as if you're setting up for your lion pose, or Sphinx pose. Clasp the hands together, head comes down. Now, there's not much of a tutorial here, but if you want that, that'll be in the link below. Otherwise, however you want. Come up into your headstand. Spend a bit of time here. But again, try to be active in this position. Don't just hang out, don't just stack the joints. Feel the bone engage. Press the elbows into the ground. Be active, be aware where your positioning is in space. Mullaband engages, so it's core. I like to keep the feet active by pointing them. Or you can also flex them, that's more of a yogi thing. But I like the lines that are involved in the toes. Remember, practicing with right ear, we explained that quite often in India they start practice with 2 or 3 minutes, or maybe even 5 minutes in a headstand. Which until you try it, you don't realize how hard that is. For us though, let's come down with control. Keep breathing. I use this as a bit of ab work. All the way down. Let the knees come down. Find yourself in this lovely child's position. Bring the heels back. And sit on the heels if you can. Again, it's not something that I'm capable of doing. Too many rough years in other walks of life. If that's for you, then by all means sit on the heels. But if you want to stay up in this position, that's cool too. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, you're not quite ready to switch off just yet, I'm sorry to tell you. With control, just bring the legs forward. From here, extend the legs out in front of you. From here we can take a nice passive forward fold. So sort of nice straight inhale up. Exhale, bend the knees. Just flop over the legs. Be nice and relaxed here. No need to pull on anything just yet. nice and relaxed, being kind to that body, using its own weight to help stretch it. Lovely curved spine will help stretch it. Plenty of time. Allow the poses to be active and strong. Enjoy these poses when you can. Inhale, come back up. This time, hands go up. Exhale, peace fingers around the toes. As always, you can bend your knees as much as you want to and find your edge by walking the bum back, or whatever version you have. Option 2, strap around the feet. I'm going to take this pose for now though. Inhale, chest comes up. Exhale, we'll try to pull ourselves forward. Pushing the heels forward, curling the toes back. And as you do that, you can really feel the stretch happening in the calves and the hamstrings. Be active in those biceps. Keep pulling the chest forward. Keep resisting the urge to curl. We did in the last one. This one we're looking for a much straighter spine. And there'll always be some sort of a curve in there, but just try, be active. Bring the shoulder blades down, the back and together. Breathe in. And each exhale, try to go a little bit further. Inhale and exhale. Pressing his heels forward, curling the toes back. Oh, love this one. Exhale. Inhale, release. All the way up. Bend the knees in here. Hands come on either side of the knees. Inhale, draw the chest through. Exhale, curl. Inhale, draw the chest through. Exhale, curl. Inhale, draw the chest through. Exhale, curl. Alright. From here, just make sure you have enough space behind you. Hands come out in front of you. Just slowly with control. Come all the way down to your mat. One hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Just take note of what's going on in your body right now. Are you starting to feel more relaxed, or is that heart still pumping away? And you feel a little bit stressed out. Try to get control of that breath. We're really trying to cool down here. Just a couple more poses. From here, hands come down. Walk the feet in. Curl the back. See if you can draw your knees up and over your head. Either knees stay either side of your ears, or you extend the legs out. Hands come down. All hands come into the lower back. Elbows press into the ground as support. And I'll suggest this one, especially if you feel a little bit anxious in this position. Now feel a lovely decompression through the spine. As we do this, it comes all the way from the neck and down the lumbar. It should be a nice calming position. Nice deep breaths here, and see if you can really direct the breath to your lower back. Finding that space there. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the hands down, or keeping the lower back as you walk the legs back in. Come down with control, or bring the hands down, and using the control of the abs. Keep the legs in this pike position, nice and active. Last bit of work. Legs come down, slowly with control. Keep that lower back pressing into the ground at all times. It's attractive to want to let it lift. Control it all the way down. Find yourself in a lovely Shavasana position. Hands face up, feet come out as wide as the hips or wider, toes fall out to the sides. Roll the shoulder up, come up, press the head down, make space for the shoulders, palms face up, head tucks in slightly. And do whatever you need to do to find your comfortable Shavasana position. Once you find it, really settle in. All I want you to do here You just observe your breath as it goes in and out. Don't try to control it. Just observe it. And be the running commentary, which will just be inhale and exhale. Try to focus on just that for the next 5 minutes. Come up to seated in whatever fashion you need to. Bring the hands together. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time.